So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying... She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time, it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. But she has used her...
She's concerned.
That may be safe. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and I choose... Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
What are you up to now?
book Professor Weasley asked me to...
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Did
she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my...
Quiz?
Hence, I have created none of the other students... Oh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
If that's the only way I can convince you...
Splendid! Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The snake bird.
No, incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbara, which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck.
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions.
The Deathly Hallow.
Correct. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The bludgeon.
I'm sorry, but the correct... When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, true or false, Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change...
False.
Correct. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're in... And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next...
I'm sorry.
Let me know if you change... I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
I'm not encouraging you.
Revelio.
Not sure why I should have to...
I heard Professor Weasley translated
Gareth.
the book with all her test
So,
answers
has your
into
aunt
an
been taking it a
owl
bit
to stop
easier on you
students from
lately?
cheating.
Unfortunately, no. I was only testing a new recipe in a most...
If you're setting things on fire, then perhaps you ought to rethink...
That's exactly what Aunt Matilda... Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget... Oh, that gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of...
Galleons and a historian's uniform. It was really solving those old treasure.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my...
I did. And frankly,
Thank you, Professor.
as I suspected, now it seems you've been making excellent use. Of course, the guide is... I've heard that you can brew. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but...
Thank you, Professor.
I will say Was your visit to an ex-aura in Upper Hogsfield connected in any way to Professor Fick?
Not at all. I was, merely interested in learning more about the Aura program. I saw Professor Sharp's Aura badge and was intrigued.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me. The Ithio, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Revelio. I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Time to go a little quicker. Away!
Anna's getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that had struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and its...
We need to see what they're doing, but...
Very well.
I have some promising news about the
Protego!
Aberdeen Dragon Friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
There they are up ahead. Revelio.
What you need.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Revelio.
Someone. You see it? That was unimpressive. Think that was busy.
Protego!
Kill spells glance off of me.
Crucial.
Defender. I won't rest. Dead.
Repulsor. Revelio.
Hello? Over here. Silent as a grave. There you are.
Fringo! Levioso! Expelliarmus!
Revelio.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work. This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
I've never seen a sword like it.
Revelio.
I have a brother who works in Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day. One less human to worry about. Best the likes of me.
Descendo.
Oh, yeah.
Arrest their momentum. Places. Defender. Confringo.
I won't rest.
Get away with that.
Places. Confringo. Defender. Cabalto.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio. Confringo.
We're making quick progress. I should tell you, rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
Revelio. Revelio. For better or for worse, we're in.
We must remain unseen. All around.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported.
Bombarda.
I see why.
Revelio. I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Potato! Stupid! Expelliarmus! Stupefy!
Let's get this.
Leviosa!
I won't rest. Dead.
Incendio!
How many Brandbox loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Revelio! It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Or solar size, or the venomous hand.
Smashing.
Any number of them. Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Revelio! Reparo! Expelliarmus!
Another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Incendio! Revelio! Incendio!
We're making quick work.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She will. Randolph.
Lumos!
Thank you for making me your first officer.
Revelio! Lumos!
We've still not
Revelio.
seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Revelio.
Not quiet enough. You don't believe you could think it's almost too easy.
Descendo. Crucio.
You're making this too easy.
Depulso.
Get away!
Protego. Accio. Levioso. We're not finished yet.
They were waiting.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Arresto Memento. Glacius. Defendo. Confringo. Bombada. Crucio. Descendo. Arresto Memento. Bombada. Confringo. Defendo. Confringo. Depulso.
Certainly.
Revelio. You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
Ah, there's that Hufflepuff loyalty you're so well known for.
Confringo.
Wasn't expecting that. found in peace.
Revelio.
What do you have there?
Sebastian, I think I found something.
Hopefully it will help us
Canvas
unravel
piece.
more of this mystery. Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it.
Revelio.
Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find...
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Revelio. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.